So hello everybody, and it is Sentinel, and we are on a new build that I have here. I have it built up for us to get the Lexington mod finished off. As I had said before, my PlayStation took a bit of a hissy fit, and when I tried to load in the other build that had Maxon Castle and everything on it, it basically came up stating that the save was corrupt. Now, for anyone who's got the PlayStation, we are all aware of the fact that there's only so much you can save before it comes up saying you cannot save anymore, and you have to basically remove everything. So that is unfortunately what happened to me. So at the moment we are in a sanctuary with nothing whatsoever in it except for power and turrets and one house decorated. We are actually here to take a look at an update on Groovy Furniture. Now I will be going over to Concord where there is the shop and letting you take a look around the shop as well, but this is just sort of new things that have been added in. Now I am aware that I go insane building, as you can all see, and what I actually used to do was I would have got myself a lot of guns and broke the guns down so that I could bring the settlement size down. But places like Sanctuary or Vault 88 and all the rest of it, it wouldn't work. So what I actually did was I downloaded a mod, and I shall let you see it now, and the mod is basically no settlement limit, so you can build as much as you want, but I would advise you to keep the load order sort of, if you have a lot of sort of settlement stuff in, like USO, Groovy Furniture, or anyone else like Eleonora or anybody like that. My advice is keep this one here, okay, down beside the rest of your settlement builders, because I actually had downloaded some stuff and was moving the load order up to keep the USOs at the bottom, and what happened was a few other mods ended up in between the no build and the scrap the settlement stuff, and I went over to, where was it I went to now, let me think, Abernathy, and the place was maxed out, so I had to actually change the load order. So that's my best advice, and you will be able to like build your little heart out to as much as you possibly want. The reason I'm sort of saying this to you is some items, the likes of turrets and some furniture items, will actually like take up a lot of room in your settlement, and you will see when my workshop actually kicks through here for us all. There we are. I have over 1,000 in defense, so the game was in its funny half hour earlier whenever I was doing this, and the controller actually was going done on me, and I had actually already recorded up for you all, but it didn't record, unfortunately. I'm guessing because of the controller. I don't rightly know at the moment. As you can see, I can't actually get everything here. But you all know what I'm like. I will actually go out of my way to try and get everything. I've just noticed there's a lot of gaps here, so bear with me one wee second. I normally don't actually let you see a lot of my building work going on. I'll let you see like a tiny little bit of it, and then I show you the finished product, but I never actually normally let you see what I'm up to. and I had intended on doing that. I actually have a playlist put up which is called Mad Settlement and Building Ideas. As I say, with the problem with the PlayStation, that you can only have a certain amount of saves. I have, of course, saved, and the PlayStation has then decided that the saves were corrupt, and that is basically what happened to me. So what we're actually here for, as I say, is a review, another review on Groovy Furniture for the new things that have come out. Now these here are thrones, and I think they are absolutely spectacular and very, very cool looking. I will be taking these down so you can have a look at the shop and seeing everything in place. Now he's also added new chairs, which you can see here are very, very, very snazzy. And we have new mats that have been added as well. Now this mat here, this is the best way to sort of put it down. You don't have to have it as far out as I have it, but I have it that far out because, you know, it's me. What it actually does do for you is it lets you sit on the throne like an ordinary chair. Now these ones here, these you can use for your companions, so anybody you want, and basically what they do is they basically they kneel in front of the chair as if they're worshipping you, which I thought was really, really, really funny and absolutely brilliant. I will actually be getting one of my companions and letting you all see that. Now the other ones that have come out, there's one where you can actually set it down and they will lean against the wall, or they will, you know, to their side leaning against it, or they will lean with their back against it. I will actually have to get a companion. Now it only works on companions with 2 legs, so it isn't going to work with dog meat, and it isn't going to work with Codsworth. Now the other ones are these little ones here. These ones are for the couch. Hold on a second. And we've got a slight little problem here at the moment. Hold on. Was working perfectly for me earlier. Hold on a minute. The table's in the way a little bit. Here we are. Right, let's try again. There we are. Yep, the table was in the way of it there. So, as you can see, we are sitting on the couch, and then we have for the chair a little mat. Now you can actually get, as I say, your companions to sit on things as well. Okay. I have my little sort of coffee table. This is actually normally Dance's house. I had actually let you see, you know, sort of some of my building things and what I do, and as I say, unfortunately it didn't record. So as you can see, we have the furniture in here. Now I was going to put one of the big beds in here, but with the ceilings in the houses being as messed up as they are, they don't fit inside the houses in Sanctuary. So I'm having to use one of these beds to sort of let you see this one. And as you see, you just click on that and bang, you're asleep. And what we'll actually do is, 1 second, we'll kick it through and give us a little bit of daylight, and I shall actually go into one of the other houses and let you see me putting some stuff together. Now as you can see, there is light. So what I do, and I know a lot of people do it differently, but this is how I wire up my settlement, and I use these up the top. Now I know people use the little conduits and all the rest of it. I use these because they actually sit just as easy and they work just as well. I found it's just made my life a little bit easier. And I use this salvaged volt generator, which gives us 150. So right now, let's go in here. And which bedroom? We'll go with this one. So down here in decorations and over to miscellaneous. Now give it a couple of seconds to sort of kick through for you. I actually believe it is because I have so many settlement things built in. Now I have actually been putting one at either corner of the room or of the bed, so I'll say about there. Right, then go across. Now what I was saying about the beds is, hold on a second and I shall bring it through and let you see. I'll actually show you here in the living room. Because of basically the fact oh, we got it here, nice one. Let's see if we can get it over here. Basically it's because of the fact that the ceiling is damaged. We're actually having a struggle trying to get some of the beds to actually sit here for us. Let's bring this mat around this way. I'm going to put it there. Now what you can actually do with these little mats is you can actually put the seat ones down as well for the beds. I think that, nope, done. Now you need to leave a bit of it out there. Okay, now the other house over there, unfortunately it wouldn't work for me because of the ceiling. This one, as you can see, we just sort of got it in. Whether the ceiling started to drop, it didn't want to know anymore. And as you see, you just click on it and there's your bed working up for you. As I say, you can actually sort of put it over and put one of the seating ones, and you can actually get the companions sort of like to give them somewhere to sit, so you can actually use it as a seat as well. Let this kick through. There we are. Put the dresser in. Unfortunately, Sanctuary is a little bit awkward when you're trying to the rooms are quite sort of small for things, you know, when you're trying to build. So, like me personally, whenever I'm doing this, this is where I get my toilet and all from. I don't actually use the newer stuff. I use the sort of like the older stuff, but I will use this for the likes of the laundry. And then I'll go into the kitchen. Now, as you can see, because of the height of the ceiling, you're not getting these into anywhere here, so I go across to these and I'll put these in instead. I'll actually put it on that side. And that's the wrong color. I believe that's the right color. As you can see, my OCD slightly comes out whenever I'm putting the kitchens together. And then I will put in a new cooker. Here, and a fridge here. And I go back down here into the miscellaneous. Unfortunately, with the ceiling being as awkward as it is at the moment, it's not all that easy to get everything to sit the way I want it to. I'm not sure if I've gone too far in the wrong direction. Quite possibly I have, people. It is me. So as I said, yeah, these are the new mats. So this is for lean back on the wall. This is one for kneeling. This is one to lean on the shoulder, and that one's the prayer one, which I was showing you. I have gone too far in the wrong direction. Put the dining table here, and then we can put a chair mat here, and say a chair mat here. It's a bit too far out. Although you've seen the problems I had earlier trying to sit down, the table was too close. Fix them in a second. that one's a wee bit too close, I will. But there you are. And there's your little seats with the mat for people to sit on, so they can chill back and relax. Now I'm not going to put the mats down for all of them, for the simple fact that most of my people don't even bother to sit on anything when it comes to Sanctuary, so this is really just for me. But I'm actually sort of going all out a little bit here. There you are. So, and then what I do after that is I will go back in here and into my lighting. There we are. Put the ceiling lamp up, and then there we are. And the bedroom doesn't get any lighting. And that is basically mostly what I do. Now I will at some point be putting up, 1 second, make sure they're the right ones, facing sort of the right direction. And then the pylons that are nearby, it's basically light them up. Then I actually do a lot of my planting, putting up trees, as you have seen. I will then also decide, am I going to have a bar this time, am I going to have this, am I going to have that. As you can see, I have all the vegetables and everything all waiting to go. Some of them back gardens, I've actually left them with little tables and barbecues, and I basically sort of make the place my idea of homely. But that's basically the gist of what I do. When I start in Sanctuary, I will always start here. I clean here and clean all here, and then I slowly but surely make my way up this way and clean the front. And I only go as far as here, literally this part here in the road. I leave this half for whenever I sort of come all the way back down again and all the way around. Then I will make myself all the way back up to here again and move off here and go and take out everything here that I don't want left up. Take care of, well, when I'm down that far, I will actually build the fence and some of the turrets and things. Then I will actually put the water in and get the supply running up. I then sort of, as you can see, I clear up as much as possible before there's even a wall built. No joke, people. Once this area is done and all around here is done, I then head off in through the back here and start taking down everything here and building my way all the way along here and securing everything along this way. This house, whenever I put the ladder up, I will put turrets on top of this house because it has actually got that tree trunk. We then sort of sneak our way along here and in through here, and we'll take out everything. But we do leave, as I say, we do leave tables and things for people, but I basically go all the way along here until I get all the way to the bottom, and then I go house by house, clearing out house by house, and then I build the walls, put up the turrets, build the power, and then put up the power all across all of the houses. All in all, clearing through Sanctuary and getting this all done probably takes me a few hours. I'm level 16 already. I haven't got the street lamps up, I haven't got the planting done, and I have more of the house building, you know, and decorating to do in each of the houses. So it was a little one to let you sort of see a little bit of my building style, but also to let you take a look here at the new additions that have come into Groovy Furniture. Now over by, give me 1 second and I shall show you. Over here, now this is Concord, we have the Groovy Furniture shop. So we'll be going in and taking a look at that, and checking that out as well. I have got quite a few sort of mods to check out as well, that are, as you can see, we've got things sort of marked up already for us. We will be doing the Lexington mod and things like that, but I have actually got one downloaded at the moment, once we come out of auto saving, which is called the Busty mod. I decided to check it out just for the sheer, you know, thing of checking it out. We also have downloaded a mod to make Strong into a human companion instead of a super mutant, which would be more to my liking because I hate him as a super mutant because he keeps telling me I've missed things. Because he keeps telling me how I would make a good super mutant. So basically the modder has put it down that he is a human with split personality basically, or personality problems, and that's what's going on with Strong. So Strong as a human being, so I thought I would give that one a try as well. We do have other ones to go on the other build that we've got going on, of course, and they will be going up too. But as I say, I wanted to keep the settlement, but I couldn't do that and Lexington because the Lexington mod was actually clashing with the settlement. So I have built this so I can get the Lexington mod finally done and dusted and explore everything for us. So I am away to finish decorating the rest of Sanctuary, and I'm sure I shall catch you all later. Stay safe, have fun, and I'll catch you on the flip side, people.